What is up, guys? Tom here. Welcome back to another Infinite Warfare topic video where today I'm going to be talking about my favourite class setup in Infinite Warfare. Now, obviously, it was a beta, so there will be changes to the game. Maybe in the full game, this setup may not be as good as it was when I was using it, but as you can see with the gameplay, my favourite setup or class setup in Infinite Warfare was with the NV4. Now, obviously, on Black Ops 3, I have done kind of like quite a few setup videos, not as many as I kind of wanted to. I suppose that I've done ones on the Cuda, the KN, the BMP, the Dingo, on quite a lot of guns, including the Peacekeeper, which I did recently when I got it. But the class of the MV4 is I have the MV4 with suppressor, quick draw, and stock. Obviously, stock so you can keep up with more SMGs. And the MV4 is similar to the KM44. I don't even know what popped into my head then. I just said four at the end of both names of the guns, and it just really messed up my head. But I don't know. But the MV4 and the KM44 are similar weapons in the way that they both have quite fast fire rates, which means they can keep up with SMGs, which is it kind of shows the first assault rifles that you unlock are usually kind of like deep. It's hard to explain, kind of like a close range kind of assault rifle. They're decent, medium to long range. They're a bit of a kind of like an all rounder. However, they kind of like they're not amazing at anything. They're just decent at everything. That seems to be a trend in these last two, Call of Duties, with the first assault rifle being like that. But unfortunately, when I did, when I did have the beta, I wasn't able to take a screenshot of the class, which is why you're looking at gameplay. So as I did say, the MV4 with suppressor, quick draw, and stock. Suppressor to keep off the radar because Infinite Warfare it's very kind of busy, very very chaotic, which means if there's always going to be people around you, so you need to kind of try and avoid them almost. I suppose you don't want to let them know where you are, otherwise, it's not just one person coming for you. It's most of the time going to be 2, 3 people because there's so many people kind of everywhere. So obviously, when you shoot, stay off the radar with suppressor, quick draw, and stock. Uh, as I did say about stock, they're both so you can keep up with SMGs and compete at close range. But for the perks, I don't actually know what it's called because the beta. By the time I'm making this video, the beta's it's been gone for I don't know, 4 or 5 days. Um, so it's the perk that basically helps you reload faster, or doesn't help, makes you reload faster. There is no fast mags in Infinite Warfare, so I decided to put the perk on because faster reload's always good. If there was a fast mags attachment, I would probably have it on this class anyway. So I have the fast. I'm just gonna call it the fast mags perk, I suppose. Then I also had Ghost, which they're both perk ones. Obviously, it's similar to what I said with the suppressor. You stay off the radar when they have a UAV. Because the UAV is only 400 points, I think. I'm pretty sure it's only 400 points. It means, with the game being so fast-paced, the UAV spam is real, basically. There are a lot of UAVs, and obviously with Ghost, you keep off the UAVs, they can't see you. And basically, again, it's kind of like a stealth class, if I'm honest. But even though the maps are so small, and usually on small maps, stealth doesn't really matter. It kind of works just because there's so many people, and you can kind of just sneak around. Because the amount of times with this class that I've seen somebody, I've killed someone, then I kind of turn around and somebody just walks straight past me and not looked, and I won't usually engage with them because it helps me kind of just because I can kind of find my feet almost and pick off a person that is it's not going to alert them too much with the death symbol and everything, because they're going to kind of guess where I am. But so it's quite a tactical class, and it's got that kind of stealth element. Now, I did have 2 other perks, but I've forgotten what they're called. So that's great. I don't know what the perk 2 was. I'm trying to remember, but I know what perk 3 was. The perk 3 one was the one where if you hit somebody, put damage into them, basically they'll glow red, or you'll be able to see you on them, or they glow red, or you're able to see them, which obviously means if the enemies you damaged, obviously it allows you to prioritize weaker enemies, which you get, it kind of ties in with that kind of tactical type thing, which is basically what this class is going for. It's kind of a lot more tactical. It's not like a rushing class as such. Obviously, as I said, it's stealth. You're able to stay off the radar with UAVs. When you shoot, you can be a lot more tactical with this class. Not good for rushing, but if you are in a kind of a bad situation, it is also good because you've got that quick draw stock to compete at close ranges, and you have the perk 3, which allows you to kind of pick off the weaker enemies, which does help. I did use that perk quite a bit. But anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, I really appreciate it. If you could hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. But I've been Tom, and I will see you all in the next one.